Yeah, I'm back one more time, guys. You know my motto. I don't make believe, I make believers, family. I'm your gracious host, drummer, 1980, hailing from Columbia, South Carolina. I hope you're having a good day today. And if that's not the case, ask yourself why. Because after all, happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we back today again with none other than Lord Jamar. And he had some interesting things to say about Fat Joe, because we all know Fat Joe has jumped out of the hot water into the frying pan. And that's fine. Family, I seen this coming a long time ago because I've been hearing about Fat Joe. But let's see what Lord Jamar has to say. I'm going to call you to the screen, guys. Let's go.
When he said, whoever these broke niggas is, right? All of this shit about, yo, y'all niggas is broken. Like, that's the new racism. Okay? Like, classism and talk about niggas is broke. Like, the last I checked, Puerto Ricans in the Bronx is broke too. So what are we talking about here? Like, what's all of this taking on the oppressors' disdain for people that don't have money? Regular, everyday, working class people. And then you want to talk about racism, like people's being racist or discriminatory against you, yet you the first one to talk about these broke niggas. And a bunch of people do that. And to me, it just reeks of insecurity. It just reeks of, because if you didn't have money, if you didn't have these things, would you really have all the people around you supporting you? Would you really have loyalty like that as a man? If people didn't think that they can get something from you? If you wasn't that guy for the longest time?
Hold up, guys. I see what Lord Jamar getting at, but let me clarify for my own edification, all right? And for your edification. Whenever it comes to racism and classism, they two totally different things. Racism is practiced by a group of people, okay, for their benefits, okay? Classism can be practiced within a group of individuals, okay? The same group. That's racist, if that makes sense. See, you can have a black man that have billions of dollars, but he's still considered a nigga at the end of the day. You see? So that don't have nothing to do with classism, simply because racism topple classism. Racism will always topple classism, if you understand that. And he is correct 100%. They always try to use this shaming tactic about people being broke. Guys, let me tell y'all something. If you are a hard-earning, working-class individual, don't let nobody shame you because you don't have millions of dollars. Where do we get off of people having millions of dollars and they just know everything? That's not true. That's not true. You might be good at making money, but at the end of the day, you might be a soulless person. Did you hear what I just said? At the end of the day, you might be a soulless individual that just know how to make money. And what good is that? Money is simply a tool, a means to an end. Money is not the end all be all. If it is, then money becomes your God. Let's go.
It was a good example of how money creates a certain form of arrogance, where you have a lack of self-awareness as to who you are and who you really stand for inside this industry. Like, he thought that because he had more money than me and platinum records, that somehow he was more influential than me. And that he was a bigger, that he meant more to the hip hop culture. And he found a rude awakening by saying that nut ass shit that he said. Like, to say Lord Jamar is a Looney Tunes and yeah, I was the wackest one out of Brand Nubian. Let's be clear. to say that I'm the wackest one in Brand Nubian is like saying Clyde Drexler was the wackest one on the Dream Team. Or pick any one of them on the Dream Team. There is no whack one in Brand Nubian. Like Brand Nubian is a dream team, is an all-star team. But now when you say something like that, right, you open yourself up for criticism.
Facts.
And as a person who don't even write their own music, who don't even write their own raps, who is in a crew of phenomenal rappers, dare I say you, sir, were the wackest one in the crew. Let's be clear.
Boy, I tell you, he's cooking, and he is telling the truth. He is telling the God honest truth, guys. Everything that he said, I second that wholeheartedly, hands down. And let me say another thing. This is the result of everybody welcoming everyone into the cookout, to the picnic. That's why, guys, I have told y'all this, and I'm going to continue to beat this drum until my toes are sticking directly in the air vertically. I don't get all googly eyes just because somebody can dance like black folks, can sing somewhat like black folks, minus the soul, because there is a distinct thing that comes from black people. I don't care if they can use some vernacular in terms. So what? Because I have seen it, and now you're seeing it again. The ones that hang around usually are the ones that have disdain, utterly disdain for you. How many times have we seen this? Do anybody remember the case in Florence, South Carolina, where the DJ slept with hundreds and hundreds of black teen girls and women, and come to find out, he said that his ultimate goal was to sleep with as many black women as he could to pass A's to them niggas, the men. If I'm lying, somebody go fact check me. That's just one case. Marky Mark. Do anybody remember Marky Mark? Sounding like the alt-right right now. But way back in the day, he was so-called cool. He was invited to the picnic. Kid Rock is another one. Remember Kid Rock? He was invited to the picnic. Now, he signed like Jared Taylor, David Duke. You see? Running around with rubber flags everywhere. Huh? And they from the Midwest. What is a rubber flag doing in the Midwest? Oh, see, but that's a different conversation. Another one is people like Pink and all these people. Y'all just don't understand. These people use you to elevate up. And the minute they get a foothold, that's when their fangs and their claws tend to come out on you. And now we seeing the same thing with Fat Joe. He using a million times, talking about who gonna stop him from using it.
You, sir, was the wackest one in Terror Squad. Like, everybody in Terror Squad is better than Fat Joe.
Guys, ain't that something? Somebody trying to project onto somebody else, trying to belittle them when they, in fact, have ghost riders. Ain't that something, guys? The nerve, the unmitigated gall of this peasant to talk to Lord Jamar like that.
Like, let's be clear. So to say that about me was crazy. And to me, it felt like he was trying to assassinate my character, to say he was a legend. First of all, you see my, again, hip-hop legend hat on. You can zoom in. Yeah, there you go. Kidding. To try to think that you could demote me is crazy. It's diabolical. Like, if you don't write your own lyrics, I'm sorry, sir, you don't have the qualifications to think you could demote me because you're upset with me.
There you have it, guys. Go to the YouTube channel, The Art of Dialogue, and check out the whole interview, guys. But I agree with Lord Jamar. Somebody trying to demote him. And guys, make no bones about it. I don't mince words, okay? Just because somebody is more popular or mainstream doesn't amount to an anthill. So what? You corporate backed for a reason. Back in the day, and somebody correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, the minute an artist went mainstream, everybody knew, sell out. See, but all of a sudden now, it's become the trendy thing. It's popular. Because in order to get to certain levels, you're going to have to do some things. You can't talk about certain things. You're going to have to put out a certain message. You understand that? Because behind them closed doors, we all know what happened. It's too many people saying the same thing over and over, and they're not lying. Because what's at the top is going to trickle right on down. The people with the money cause the tunes, right? Shout out to Lord Jamar. I like Lord Jamar. He's in Microphone Check as well, guys. Y'all need to go check that out as well. Because this is how everything started off. Because he lying about Puerto Ricans and hip hop and all that stuff. How can you go against the people that was there? Tariq Nasheed had them all in the documentary. They saying the same thing. So you mean to tell me all of them lying? All of the legends lying? 15 or 20 of them lying, huh? They was the first. So those people lying, but you somehow telling the truth, huh? I don't know about y'all, but that make perfect sense to me. The nerve of these people, man. These people are colonizers. They coming in trying to take like they always have. Remember Spain now. Remember where Spain was. Remember Spain. And do not get confused about people speaking Spanish and race and ethnicity. Don't be confused. I speak English. Do I look like an Englishman to you? Okay. I'm black as far as race. I'm black. I'm a Negro as far as race. Remember that. Fat Joe is classified as white. I don't care about him using certain vernacular and terms. That don't make no difference. What is he classified as? He don't get no pass from me. If he was around us, whenever we grew up, we would have nipped that in the bud. I ain't never liked it, and I never will like it. Because you ain't part of us like that. You see now, he sounding like Fox News, Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson. You hear it? So that's what I'm saying. There ain't no cookout, no cookout. Yes, we can be cool and all that, but you're not using egregious terms and these derogatory racial epithets for the people. No, because you don't identify with us, and that's fine. But don't come around like you clicked up and all that. No, he's doing that to get a foothold to elevate. And then the minute he elevate, you see how they act, guys. But guys, tell me what y'all think. Put it in the comment section. And until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.